Hello. I missed y'all so much. Hello and welcome to the Nigga Chronicles. I'm so sorry, you guys. It has legit been like a whole month that y'all haven't known, what's going on with this cootie cat. Okay, because I sent you with the cootie cat. That's my bitch Jocelyn. Anyway, let's get right into it. Okay. All right. So in this last month, oh my goodness, what's happened? Okay. So on tonight's episode, we're gonna be featuring two niggas or whatever. Okay, first one is David. Y'all know we know his big black ass. Okay, and the second one, drum roll please. Yeah, is a new nigga named Rico. Okay. He black, but we just gonna name the nigga Rico. All right, so let's dive right the fuck into it. We gonna talk about David. We're not gonna go too deep on David dumbass right now, because David was really on some motherfucking bullshit. Okay. First of all, David had gotta go star. Then I had to take it away just as quickly as his dumbass had got it. David motherfucking ass. So I had hit him up, right? Actually, rewind. He be hitting me up and I don't be responding. I be doing, how y'all niggas do. When I feel like hitting the bitch, I hit the bitch. When I feel like calling the bitch, I call the bitch. When I feel like seeing the bitch on the late night, I see the bitch on the late night. That's what I do to David. So one night I got a little fucked up and I don't know why I just sent him a text saying, you don't even be checking up on me. You don't even be answering your phone. You don't even be texting me. And that backfired. It fired. Okay, because David was fucking heated. And he, like the next day we was talking on the phone. I'm like, oh, why you ain't answer my text? He was like, because it was some bullshit. And it just kind of went left from there. Like, he started going in on me. He was like, bitch, who the fuck you think you is? Bitch, I be calling you. I be texting you. You don't be wanting to answer me back. Bitch, I'll come by your house. I'll shoot your house up, bitch. I'm not playing with you. I'm not like these other niggas out here. I was like, I was just trying to call to apologize. I wasn't even... I was speechless. Because everything he was saying was true. It was scary. I was like, a nigga has not read me, honey, like this. Honey, since I can't remember. He read the fuck out of me, honey. I wasn't nothing but a letter on that phone, honey. I mean, woo. I think he called me out 20, 30 bitches. At the end of the call, I was like, you want to come over? You deserve some pussy after talking to me crazy like that. Most people scared to talk to me like that, and all that shit was true, too. Props to that nigga on that one. Shit. Read me like a letter. So he came over. Oh, and that night, the sex was good. Ooh, girl, we was doing 69. I came right in the nigga mouth. But anyway. So then, like 2 weeks later or whatever, this nigga hits me up at like 2, 3 in the motherfucking morning talking about I'm thinking about killing myself. I mean, listen, once that THC and that, liquor starts swirling inside of me, that ain't the time to come to me with no life-threatening shit or no life-dependent problems at that point. So I was kind of like, well, I mean, he only said he's thinking about it. So I don't know. I'm not in my right mind to be intervening in no suicide missions tonight. Shit. I said, let's see what's going on with the nigga in the morning. So when I woke up in the morning, I was sober and I felt horrible. So I wake up and then I'm just like going through my phone. I'm like, I think about to kill myself. I get to calling this nigga. I'm texting this nigga. At one point I left a voicemail. I don't remember the last time I left anyone a voicemail. So I'm like, yo, like, please hit me back. I'm worried. Just let me know you're okay. Cause it's like 2 and this nigga's an early riser. Like, this the type of nigga, like, he has spent the night at my house. He ain't never been there past 6:30 in the morning. He's gone. Like, he be out hitting that block. He don't be playing. So I'm like, yo, hit me up. Like, I'm getting nervous. Let me know you okay. I call him 26 times. I'm calling him at home. I'm calling him in the Uber. I'm calling him when I get to work. I'm feeling bad. At this point, I'm like, I got blood on my hands. I'm about to go to his mother house and, see if his sister there. Like, I'm scared because I'm thinking like, oh my God, this nigga offed himself. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna drink no more liquor because you didn't answer him because you was drinking and now he's dead. Next thing you know, I get a text from this nigga talking about, oh, I'm good. I'm so sorry. Why the fuck are you not picking up your phone? Why are you texting me, oh, I'm good? You don't see these 26 missed calls, a voicemail, and several text messages? That warrants a phone call at that point. Once you got a certain amount of missed calls and texts and a voicemail, you call that bitch back. Okay, there's no other option. Ain't no FaceTime. It's a call. It's a phone call. So I'm like, why ain't you picking up the phone? Oh, I don't feel like talking. Okay, well, I didn't feel like playing Dr. Phil last night, nigga. Like, pick up this phone. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is be like, I'm good, I'm okay. So I said, well, what happened? Oh, I took some Molly, too many grams of Molly or something. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh my God. So I'm like, what, you with a bitch or something? Or you just took a whole bunch of Molly and stroked your dick all night by yourself. Like, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to know what happened. Oh, well, I really don't want to talk about it. I said, okay, well, next time you got the knife to the wrist, talk about it with another bitch. Because you're selfish. You are just a selfish fucking person. I put all my energy into you this morning, nigga. And you can't even, like, thinking that he's dead. I thought he killed himself. And you're like, you can't even call me back. That be that selfish shit. I don't like shit like that. It's all about me. I think I'm gonna kill myself. I took so much money and da 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 da. Okay, what about everybody else? I got a job to go to today. I have to focus on my job instead. I'm focusing on if your dumb big black fat ass is alive or not. It irritated me, so I let him know. Don't hit me next time. Don't hit me next time. He talking about, oh, okay. Well, because see, bitch, then I become a bitch. Like, and the part that amazes me is he is the only man I deal with that calls me out of my name. That's why I deal with him so frivolously like that, because it's just like, I have a soft spot for you because we did lose that baby. But at the same time, I'm not about to just be blind, and just jump into something with you. And he's always saying, you're running away. I'm not running away. I'm just simply telling you, like, I don't want to deal with this. So he's like, oh, well, see, because you always running away. You don't want to deal with no issues. And what I do know for sure is you don't love me. I said, this may be news to you, David. I don't have to love you. I'm not sure where you get this notion, like, when you give love to someone, they have to give it back to you. Like, no, there's plenty of people that I've loved in my life, and they ain't loved me back. And it's just a pill, a hard pill to swallow, and you have to move on. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't have to love you. I said, at the end of the day, as a man, you've never did anything for me. You've never did one thing. How many years have I known you? 3, 4 years? How many of those years have you gotten my daughter who's alive? Have you gotten her a birthday gift? How many years have you did anything for me? Just help me out. Bitch, you good on the bills? You good on food? You good? I know when I was homeless and I was down and I was living pillar to post, you had my back. So bitches, you good? I know when I was in jail, you was writing a nigga. You was calling a nigga. Is you good? Like, I don't get none of that, but I'm just supposed to love you? That's not how love works. Love is an action to me. It's a verb. It's an action word. The verb is the action shit, right? Been a long time since middle school, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, action. You have to show the love. You can't just keep saying you love somebody. Like, show it. Like, do something for me. Please, I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, you're right. I don't fucking love you. Haven't heard from that nigga since. I mean, I guess I hurt his feelings. Because one time he said something, that's why I'm not with you now or something. I said, that's why you're not with me. I said, let me know something. What you got to offer me? I'll wait. What you got to offer? What can you bring to a relationship? He gonna say, what can you bring to a relationship? I can bring stability to a relationship. I have a home. I can pay half of the rent. I can cook. I can clean. Advice. I'm smart. I can bring a lot of shit to a relationship. But what can you bring? What can you bring? Because the only thing you've ever brought me is a pint of E&J. And you can't even give me the pint. You got to give me the half a pint. You broke nigga. So stop fucking playing with me, David. Moving right along. We're not even really going to focus on him too much, honey bunny. moving right the fuck along, honey. Rico. Rico is very fucking funny. He is very fucking funny, and it just began as quickly as it ended with him. Like, okay, so this is how I know Rico. So like 7 years ago. So basically, actually, it's funny because these two tie in. So y'all know Vaughn, right? Okay, so Vaughn, when he had left me and my daughter homeless, I had like lost my job and shit spiraled out of control, and I was talking to this guy. He was in jail, and the guy in jail had like a lot of, he knew he could pull some strings from that motherfucker. And so he was helping me out along the way. And so at some point, I ended up living with this girl, okay? And Rico is this girl's brother, all right? So Rico was cool. Now, mind you, when I knew Rico, he was like 19, 20 maybe. Because I was only like 22, and he was a little younger than me. Rico was cool, one of them light-skinned dudes with them pretty eyes or whatever. I didn't have any attraction or anything towards him then that I remember, because that's when I was with another crazy, insane guy. I'll let you know about him, and that'll be a whole nother chapter. That'll be a whole nigga chronicles just about that one crazy nigga. But anyway, so Rico was cool. He was very laid back. I just remember he was like fun. It was fun when he came around. We liked him. We liked his vibe. He was chill. He was cool. But that was about 10 years ago. Okay, Rico like 29 now. So a lot has changed, and I haven't known him during those 10 years. I lost touch with all of them when I moved or whatever, and then eventually me and him became friends on Facebook. I feel like we haven't been friends on Facebook that long, but we are friends on Facebook. So basically last week or whatever, I had got a hotel room for the weekend because I just needed some time to myself. I know I never have time to myself. I go to work, I go home. The kids ain't going nowhere now. They ain't going to no school. She ain't got no aunties, no cousins, or wherever to go to. So I just have her all the time, like all the time. And I need time to myself. So I went to the hotel just to chill, get shit faced, not have to worry about her at all. And he had hit me up, like the last day of I was in the hotel. So he was with his friend. So he if we roll through over there, will you come out, to the car and chill? No, I'm not going to come to the car and chill like I'm 16 in Hotbox. I have a hotel room. So you could come up here to this hotel room and your scrub ass friend can stay in the passenger seat in the car and he can do whatever. But yeah, so he oh, all right, bet, So then when he gets to the hotel, I have to physically come out and swipe the card, let him in and all that shit. So when he gets to the hotel, he oh, how long you got the room for? So it's, Sunday. So I'm oh, I'm checking out tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. So he oh, you can't get it for a few more days? No, because I wouldn't be here a few more days. If you would like a hotel room, I'm sure they have some available. Why? I'm confused. What's happening here? I just cannot stand when I link up with a nigga or meet a nigga and you're asking me for anything. Don't ask me, can I get that hotel for a few more days? I don't give a fuck if he was going to pay or whatever. You're still asking me to keep the hotel in my name. You know what I'm saying? So don't ask me for, goddamn, you didn't even get pussy yet. And you already asked me about this goddamn hotel. What, just some of you niggas would get your dick sucked a lot more if you shut the fuck up sometime. Anyway, so I'm no. So we go in the hotel. Everything's cool. It's kind of hard to read him. I don't know if I was maybe nervous because it had been so long. This wasn't someone I had liked a long time ago. We never hooked up or there was never anything sexual with us before. But I mean, this was all happening at 3 a.m. So those are booty call hours. So everything was cool. He came, we chilled, and I couldn't really read the vibes with him. I didn't really know how he was feeling. Not that I didn't think he wasn't having a good time. I don't know. Usually I have motherfuckers laughing and shit, and he was kind of more quiet. So I didn't know if he was just tired or what. But I mean, we did end up fucking at night, and it was fantastic. It was off the chain good. The only thing is, that was just the only thing that was good. And I've had that with guys before where like the sex was really good, but me and him is just like, we're not connecting, and it never lasts long, and it's always me that breaks it off. Like for him, he's cool, he just wants to keep getting the wop. For me, it's just like, I can't sit here and be uncomfortable for a whole hour and 30 minutes before I get you the wop. Like, no, like we gotta have the connection on both sides. It can't just be great sex. It gotta be great sex, and it has to be a great connection. So that was that. So then maybe a few days later, I hit him up, just saying how he was doing. So then he's like, mind you, just within, hey, and how you doing, and how was your day, kind of thing. The next thing I get from him is, oh, can you hook my homeboy up? So I was like, hook him up with what? He was like, a friend. No. I just had to set it straight. Listen, grasshopper. Listen, honey. Your friend's dick should have nothing to do with you. And it definitely doesn't have anything to do with me. Aren't you happy you're getting your dick wet right now? You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about him. I'm not going to find a friend for your friend. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know if he has a job. I don't know what the fuck he does. And I'm not just setting my friends up willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finding anybody for him. Don't ask me. I'm not, what the fuck is this, high school? Yeah, you got a friend for my friend. No, I don't. I'm barely lending myself out. Now you want me to add extra bitches to the team? No, if your friend don't know how to get pussy on his own, we'll pray for him. But other than that, that's not my motherfucking problem. I mean, hey, maybe I'll fuck your friend, see whose dick is better, and we'll see who I want to go to, and then maybe you'll be the one having to find a friend. I don't know, but don't ask me about your fucking friend again. Damn, we only fuck once. Like, geez. And so he's like, okay, well, he asked, well, my bad. Well, as soon as he asked, you should have told him, no, nigga, I ain't asked her to find no motherfucking friend. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? No. Good luck. Good luck. So then I hit him up, again. So, whatever, maybe a few more days went by. So I'm like, yeah, do you want to chill or whatever? So he like, yeah. So he, he comes over, and it was more comfortable this time. But one thing that he does that I don't like is he'll be like, like, come here, like, let's cuddle. Like, I don't want to cuddle with you. I feel like a lot of guys do that. Like, oh, let's cuddle. No, you're not my boyfriend, my man. We're not going in that direction. I don't feel comfortable doing that. And he did it both times, like, come on, like, come here, like, I don't bite. And it's like, I understand you, and I know we had sex, so it may sound dumb, like, well, you fuck the nigga, you don't want to cuddle with him. No, you can have sex, and it doesn't have to be intimate at all. It's supposed to be an intimate act, but you can, like, me and him just straight fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, but other than that, I don't want you holding me. The fuck are you holding me for? What, you trying to be with me? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Like, I don't want to hold you holding me before. I don't want you holding me after. Usually after I have sex with someone, I want them to leave. So it's like, I don't know why I feel that way. I just know that I don't like niggas trying to force me to be held. I tighten up, and I don't want to move, and I feel like if I got an itch, I don't want to scratch, and then I'm moving, and then you're right there, and it's just, I don't know, but I don't like that. And I feel like if you not trying to kind of form something with somebody, don't do intimate things. Like when me and him have sex, we don't kiss for a reason. He's not kissing me for a reason. I'm not trying to kiss him for a reason, because that takes it to another level, right? That's intimate. So nigga, holding me is intimate too. I don't want to be laying in your fucking arms and you have no, intention of trying to make something more of the situation. I don't know if that makes him feel better, but it don't make me feel better. So don't smother me. I don't like shit like that. So I'm like, okay, like trying to be nice, like whatever, And so then he like asked me to like rub his, his dick or whatever, over his boxers, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I'm giving him a nice little, dick massage. So then this nigga looks at me and says, "Oh, I just want to let you know I like that randomly." Oh. Oh, you like your dick massage randomly? Okay. So are you telling me that when you're over here, I should just reach out and start massaging your dick at random because that's what you like? I straight looked at that nigga and told him, I like lobster dinners. So what else do you like? Let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. What else do you like? You tell me you like and I tell you like. And we try to fulfill these likes for each other. Like, my nigga, listen. Cause I be seeing what he be posting on his Facebook, and it be a whole bunch of someone call me, someone text me, and what y'all doing, and I'm bored, and no one wants to be in a relationship, no one wants to build with me, no one wants to get to know me. You're telling them that you like your dick stroked at random, like, nigga, you think bitches don't want they pussy ate at random and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what nigga doesn't want his dick fucking stroked at random? Like, you think you're of a select few? You'd have to tell a woman, like, I just want you to do that on random. The fuck out of here. No, like, nigga, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? To be telling me what the fuck you like. It's just another selfish thing. Like, okay, so yeah, now I'm telling you this is what I like too. Like, chill, maybe that's why you can't find nobody to build with, because you're worried about them just building you up, for them to do all the work while you just sit there and reap the benefits. Like, I don't have to know a person a long time or anything to be around them and to know just simply they're not for me. You're not even somebody that I want in my space or around me. Not meaning like they disgust me or anything. It's just that we don't vibe. We're not mixing. We don't view life in the same way. So that really put me off. I just really didn't like that comment. Like, I don't give, like, I'm not 22. You know what I'm saying? You can't just tell me something and I go, okay. That's not me. You know what I mean? I'm be like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? So that, there was that comment. And then when he had came over, because he was asking me, was it a liquor store open? Because it was a little late. So I'm like, I don't know. I think it was Sunday too. So I'm like, I don't know. I had some liquor, but I mean, it was really for me. But I was like, well, I did have a little bit of some E&J, some other shit left over. I'm like, you could have that. So when he came over, he was like, oh, damn, like, I ain't even bring no weed. Oh my God, that's basic shit, nigga. You supposed to bring weed to pussy all the time. That rule will never be unwritten. You meet a bitch, you bring weed. The fuck? I'm confused. Like, aren't you always rolling weed on your lives? It seemed like all you do is sit in that car and roll weed and smoke and rap all day. So what happened? So he's like, oh, I could have got the weed. Then why didn't you? Don't tell me what you could have did. Because that's like me saying, well, I could have gave you some pussy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you bring it? So cool. So you came over to my house. You drank my alcohol. Then you try to act bougie because I had a Mike's Hard Liquor. He like, oh, what's in this? Smirnoff? I don't know. It says Mike's Hard Liquor, lemonade. It was lemonade. They put some liquor in it. The shit go hard. You gonna drink it or not? Like, I don't know. You want to Google the ingredients? I have no clue. So he wasn't trying to fuck with the Mike's Hard Liquor. He drank the E&J. Cool. So then, then he asked me to suck his dick. Now I see why you ain't got no bitch. It's clear. You don't see it, but we see it. I see it. The real grown-ass woman sees it. Dude, stop asking bitches for stuff. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Because you barely know me. I mean, we know each other, but not like that. And you felt comfortable asking me to extend my hotel room. You felt comfortable asking me to, give you massage your dick or whatever at the random. Now you feel comfortable asking me to suck your dick? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. I was like, not this time. Like, most niggas, when they want their dick sucked, you have to do something for me first. For me to just, before I start doing all that, you gonna have to eat this pussy or something. Ask David. The last time he got his dick sucked, he ate me like the Last Supper. So, that's why he got the slob on your knob service. But other than that, I mean, you can't just be like, can you suck my dick? No. Damn, we haven't even fucked like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So he like, oh, all right, oh, okay. So we do it. It's good. It's good. We ain't got no issues with that. Um, and then, I finished. So then he's like, I'm like, did you come? So he's like, nah, okay. Let me tell you something about me. When I come, the game's over. That's it. Once I come, ain't no second rounds. It's nothing, like, we're done. And if it is a second round, you're going to have to give me at least a good 20 to 30 minutes in between to replenish myself, get a Gatorade, eat a teriyaki stick, pee, just to do a few things before I can come back and really be ready to go for that second round. So I'm like, okay, I need a break. Shit, I'm hot. I ain't got no central AC, butt naked, that motherfucker sweating and shit. So then I'm like trying to, I'm by my AC thing. He all in front of me, his dick out. Move, my nigga. We're done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. He like, you gonna leave me with blue balls? Yes. I'm sure it is not the first time it's happened to you in your adult life of being a man and getting hard and not being able to, shoot it out where you want. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you do know that women don't come every time, right? One thing I've learned about sex is a man comes every time. Every time a nigga fucks, he come. Women, not so much. So I'm used to it. So I've had blue balls too. I've had blue cooch. Whatever you want to call it. Blue lips, whatever. I've had it too. So he like, oh, you just gonna leave me hanging like this? I said the first time we did it, I didn't come. And I know you be thinking I come because I got that wop. Okay, because the first time he was like, oh, you came, I felt it. No, that's just the juiciness of it, boo. That's just how I get down. I'm just naturally juicy like that. But I didn't come, so don't get it confused. You're going to know when I come. You got to listen to the moans. The moans. That's what shows it. So he like, oh, well, basically just trying to get me to do it again. I'm like, look, I'm done. I done screwed you for 30 minutes straight. I kept saying, take a break. You kept deep stroking me more. I'm tired, I'm at the end of the rope. We done. So I lay back down. And I'm like, going to sleep. So he's like, you about to go to sleep? So I'm like, yeah. At this point, y'all, it's like, it's daylight outside. The sun was rising. It was light, okay? So I'm like, yeah. So I just remember him being like, oh, all right. So I'm like, when you not asleep, but you like in between. You're not awake, but you're not asleep, but you at that place where you definitely about to go to sleep. That's where I was. So I hear him get up, but I don't even look towards his way. I'm tired. I just hear him. I don't know if, it sounded like he was putting his clothes on. So I'm like, maybe he's going to the bathroom. I'm not even thinking about it. And he walks out the door. So I'm like, oh, he's just probably going to the bathroom. Next thing you know, I heard his car. And then that nigga left. So I shot up, looked out the window like, did this nigga leave? Nigga. That is probably, if you're watching this, that's probably the rudest thing a nigga has done to me in a very long time. I do not remember the last time I've ever invited a man over my house who smoked my weed, drank my liquor, fucked my pussy, and didn't even have the decency to tap me on my shoulder and let me know, hey, bitch, come down and lock your door. Hey, bitch, I'm about to leave. Hey, yo, I'm out. I got to get my kid. I got to go to work. I got to hit the road. Whatever. Here's the money on the nightstand. Something. Say something. But for we have sex and then you don't come and then I go to sleep and you say, oh, you going to sleep and then you just sneak out and you leave. That was some bitch ass nigga shit. I don't like stuff like that, and it just didn't sit well with me. So then when he left, he had the audacity to say something like, you selfish, laugh out loud. No, I'm not selfish. I'm not. I'm sorry. Have you invited me to your house? Where you live, nigga? Do you have a home? You know what I'm saying? Did you buy some bottles, some liquor for me to sip off? Did you do something for me? You know what I'm saying? The fuck you mean I'm selfish? That's why you don't have a bitch, because you're actually the selfish one. You think we should just give. Or let me figure out what's going on with him and let me figure out what his situation. No, that's not how it works. You want to build something with somebody, nigga? What are you bringing? If you want to build a house with someone and nigga, I show up and you show up, what you bringing? You have to bring supplies as well. You can't just be like, all right, you got the bricks, you got the glue, you got this, you got that. All right, I'm just help out. No, you need to bring something too. And that's what you niggas don't understand. And then you wonder, why are you fucking alone? That's why you alone. You got all them. I be lurking on motherfucking pages. He got all these female friends. All these bitches commenting on his shit. Clearly ain't like, well, what's going on? Why they ain't fucking you? Maybe they are, but don't seem like it's that you begging for friends on Facebook. So sometimes you have to look at yourself. The real straw that broke the camel's back for motherfucking Rico was when I had told him that I got into copping, because I just recently got into copping last week, this week, whatever. So I'm like, I got into copping today, whatever. I'm excited. This nigga gonna say, oh, okay, what you going for? I'm like, eventually, for nursing. He was like, oh, what, CNA or GNA? We're done. Nigga, you from Baltimore. Ain't no CNA. No one goes to a 4-year university to get a CNA. Jesus Christ. I didn't even say anything back. I didn't even say, I was just like, no, I did say something. I said nursing, like registered nurse. So then he says, oh, can I get some tonight? You're a fucking loser. We're done. My nigga, you don't know how to tell somebody congratulations after they find out that they just got admitted into fucking college? I mean, if you don't know, go to my page. Look at the 50-something comments. Look at what they put. Go along with that flow. Congrats. Wow. Good luck. Something like that. Instead of asking me what the fuck is the difference between a nurse and a CNA, I didn't even say anything after he was like, can I come get some? It's just all about you, isn't it? It's all about you and your little light-skinned dick, apparently, isn't it? But it's really not. It's really not. I mean, hopefully if you see this, maybe now you can understand why you having issues with building relationships with people, even if it's just on a friend level. We could have been fuck buddies. I don't have any problem with that. I've had that kind of relationship with people before. There still has to be a respect level. Like, don't roll out of bed and leave my motherfucking house and not say anything. Or when I tell you I got into college, don't let the next thing out your mouth be, well, can I come get some? Because if you was a smart nigga and you actually gave a fuck about somebody other than your motherfucking self, you would have said, oh shit, bitch, okay. Congratulations, bitch, I'm about to come over. We about to celebrate. That's it. You could have just said celebrate. Came over and got you the WAP. But instead, you're just so thinking about you and your needs and your dick and what you want that you can't see anybody else's anything around you. And then you take that as we're not trying to get to know you. No, I don't want a nigga asking me something every 2 fucking minutes. Every time I talk to him, you're asking me something. Can I find someone for your friend? Can I massage your dick? Can I suck your dick? Can you get... No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, back the fuck up. Let me enjoy you. I can't even enjoy you because you too busy asking me for something every time we talk. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas, some of you niggas really don't motherfucking get it. And you really, really wonder why bitches not fucking with you or why you can't really have something meaningful that lasts. Stop looking at everybody else. Sometimes it's you. Okay? Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Okay, this is really too much going on. My camera going in and out. Gotta keep starting and stopping videos and shit. But I'm so excited, and I just can't fight it. Cause I did get into college. Stunting on you bitches. I'm about to have this college educated. Wow. All right, y'all, let me get the fuck out of here, yo. Thank you for watching the Nigga Chronicles. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that shit. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.